Quilters, I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt's cutting expert.
And I'm Erica Botker, AccuQuilt's creativity expert.
Welcome to today's event called the Season of Giving. Today we are sharing just a festive look at some really fun project dies.
That's
and
right.
Projects that you can make with your family and friends.
That's right. So we've got plenty more in store for you too. We're going to start off with some fantastic prizes, add in some family-friendly project ideas, and top it off with some trunk show samples.
It's going to be great. Now, Quilters, when it comes to making gifts quickly and easily, AccuQuilt project dies are just what you need.
That's right.
And we have a great collection of dies that will do all the cutting to make dozens of creative gifts in no time.
Now, one of our favorites and one of our most popular is the Go Oven Mitt. So let's take a look. Oh, we've got all the things.
So many things.
So many things today.
So many things.
So here's the Oven Mitt die.
It is. And it's going to cut this great oven mitt, but Erica has a favorite part of the die.
It is, because it has a little tiny blade right here to cut the notch. You don't even have to go in and clip that seam. It does it for you.
Yeah,
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, we don't think you should have to clip anything.
We don't think you should have to clip anything. That's right. Now, instead of regular batting for this, you want to use Embroidered. Now, we do sell it on our website. It's designed to keep your hands from getting burned. So it's an important part of your project.
Right. And we have lots of instructions on how to use that, okay?
Yes.
Now, here are oven mitts.
Yes, they are fun. They are easy to make. We can put them on, we can model them. But the key is that you want to go ahead and rough cut your lining, insulation, Embroidered, and your outer fabric, quilt those layers together, and then cut them on the die.
That's right. And we have a pro tip for you. Erica made this one.
Yes, so here's the thing. This is a directional shape, right?
You want a left and a right.
A left and a right. So you need to be sure to cut one set with the outer fabric facing up and one fabric with the outer face down.
Right, because you want to cut a layer of Embroidered and a layer of fabric at a time.
Right. Now, here is a great idea. So you sew it together, and what I did, that's what I did on this one. Then I sewed it together and I bound it. But we had one of our viewers have a great idea for us.
Right, so I was in an event a couple of weeks ago at our local quilt shop, the Celtic Quilter.
Yes.
And some of our customers were there, and here's what they taught me. They're like, oh, Pam, we think this is so much easier way to bind the oven mitts, because you don't want to have, you know, the raw edge. So what they did was they did exactly what we told them. They made the sandwich.
Yep.
They quilted it first. And then they sewed about, I don't know, 3 inches.
Yes.
And then opened it up. And then they added the binding.
That is so clever, isn't it?
And then when they sew them together, so that you keep that raw edge, they just turned it back. Or you could extend it out and make a loop.
There you go, because you want a loop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that you can hang them up.
You can hang it up.
So this is such a great die, and a lot of great uses, and you have a sample here by our good friend
and we have different ways that you can put them together. You can do them like this with the binding. You can also make them like Melanie did on hers. Now this one is the Go Crazy Oven Mitt. She actually made her own fabric for it using our 6-inch Go Crazy quilt die, stitched some blocks together, then she went ahead and quilted it, but she didn't quilt it to the lining. She sewed the lining on separately.
Yes.
And so there are different ways that you can do this, and we've got directions on all of these in the patterns.
And these make great gifts any time of the year. You can make them extra special by filling them with goodies or recipes or kitchen tools or whatever else you could think of. We were talking maybe you could put one over a bottle of wine and turn it on, put a little ribbon on it.
A bow around it.
But
It'd be super cute.
And do you not use these all the time?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All right.
Now, since we're talking about kitchen gifts, let's talk bowl cozy, shall we? Now, this has got to be, I don't know, the most perfect gift ever. These can be used in so many different ways. They can keep your hands cool while you're holding a hot bowl of soup.
Or they can keep them warm when you're eating ice cream. And we have it in 2 different sizes now.
That's right.
So first we started with this. This is our Go Big Bowl Cozy.
That's right.
Here we go. And I do love the Go Big Bowl Cozies. And do you not think that right now some of your bowl cozies need to be replaced?
Yes, yes.
Right? I mean, because we use them all the time. We wash them and lay them out to dry. But I feel like just now's a really good time to think about, oh, maybe some seasonal ones. But Bea did a cute one here.
Bea did a cute one here. This is a seasonal. This is the Holiday Bowl Cozy by Bea Lee of Bea Quilter. She actually put together a little 9-patch and then laid it on the die to cut it.
Right.
Now this die with the Go Big version will only fit in the Go Big electric fabric cutter.
Right. If you have a Go with a handle, the big one won't fit, but we answered your questions.
That's right. We now have the highly requested die, the Go Small Bowl Cozy. Are you breaking the set,
I am
honey?
pretty much breaking the set.
Okay.
There we go.
We'll have a moment. Okay. Now this one will work in either the Go or the Go Big. Both are great options. Here's what the smaller one looks like. Isn't that sweet?
So cute. And let's talk about the applique.
Let's talk about that, yes. Because
There's some
this,
on the bottom,
and you
too.
can tell by manipulating it, she didn't put any fusible on here. Fusible might melt in that microwave, but she didn't put any fusible on there. She just probably used a little glue stick,
Right.
a little water-soluble glue there, or just held it in place, and it stitched out beautifully.
Right. So, and when we launched the Go Bowl Cozy die, we talked about using your orphan blocks.
Yes.
From your 9-inch blocks to your
so
10-inch
many.
blocks, which I think is great. But whichever die you choose, we suggest using 100% cotton materials. That's both layers of fabric, the thread, and especially the batting. So for that, we sell Wrap and Zap.
Yes.
That specially is designed to work in the microwave because we put our bowls in the bowl cozy and put them in the microwave.
Right, because then you're not going to get yourself burned when you're pulling that hot bowl of soup out.
Right.
Now, we suggest that you go ahead and cut one layer of fabric and batting together at a time because that's how you put them together. You're going to be sewing a big X through those pieces. Now, for more tips and to be sure to check out some of the videos we've made on how to put these together.
And we have made bowl cozies for days.
So many.
And these make great gifts for anyone at any time. So obviously here in the holidays, you could do it, but they work as fun little desk or sewing caddies. So I have a couple of bowl cozies that sit on my sewing desk that have our little bindy clips in them.
Oh, yes.
And then we have one in Oakley's room that holds my granddaughter, her hair ribbons and her little hair ties.
Oh, that's a good idea, too.
Right?
Now, speaking of your sewing table, do you know what I think every quilter needs? It's a pin cushion, right?
It is.
At least one, maybe more. And it's a good thing that we've got a die for that. So can you grab our pin cushion
Listen,
die?
I have so many cool things right over here.
So many things.
All right, you want to show everybody our...
So here's our pin cushion. This is so fun. And the die, there's different versions. Here's the die. Now this is going to be, this piece is the sides. Remember that little blade that cut the slit in the oven mitt? Well, we've got those along here to cut the slits to turn the corners for your pin cushion. It's really slick.
When we first had this die, I called Erica and I said, listen, I don't think I have the right die because it's not, how is it going to make a square? And she said, trust the process.
Yes.
So this is the top and the bottom.
Yes.
And we have 2 little sweet applique shapes. We have the sewing machine and the spool of thread.
Yep. And there's
right there. And here is our big tip. You want to add your applique shapes before you fill it.
Yes, and before you sew it together.
And before you sew it together, okay?
It's gonna be way
How fun would this be to, like, I feel like for,
This one looks like a Christmas present.
oh, it does, for quilt guilds.
Yes.
You know, if you're doing, you know, gift giving
Yeah.
or swapping,
Yeah.
this would be really great.
Well, and I know somebody who their office has 12 people, so you're supposed to bring 12 of your favorite things.
oh,
And then you do an exchange, so you go home with
Yes.
12 different favorite things. So make 12 pin cushions. It won't take you any time at all. It would be so slick.
very cute. And make them all the same.
That's right.
Okay, our guys in the studio, they can juggle
They can
things.
juggle them. We can't. Now, I like to fill mine with crushed walnut shells, but you can also use whatever you have on hand. sand, rice, fiber fill. I like it heavier.
I do as well.
Those little plastic beads for stuffing things, all of those things work great.
Right. I like my pin cushion to just sit there.
Right. I don't want it blowing over.
Now we have another great project die that makes a wonderful holiday gift, and it is the Go Burp cloth.
Now,
die.
don't panic. We know not everybody has a baby around who needs a burp cloth, but this die has so many different uses. You can use it, we've seen it used to make a chair caddy.
Now, didn't you make one for your mom? She has a walker, and it just hangs over there, so
can
it can
hang
hold
over the
her
edge.
remote and her
Right,
phone and
right.
all of the things. So think about that. Okay.
Or think about a two-handed pot holder. We'll demonstrate.
Look at these. Aren't these super
I
cute?
take that right out of the oven, and
Yep.
there we go.
But you could also make a neck pillow. We have a pattern on our website
Yes.
for a neck pillow, or just a little placemat for your pet food. I have one that I cut
Little
out for
kind of-
pearl.
It's kind of bone-shaped.
I actually cut pearls out of vinyl.
Oh, that was a good idea.
And then
You can clean
so
it.
I can wash. Yeah, just wash
Is
it
she a
off.
messy eater?
No, but
Riley
I
is.
don't want her to be that way.
She's messy.
And now, how about
Oh,
a casserole holder?
yes. So our AccuQuilt expert, Anita Amador, made this great pattern for one of our projects. She had it on her blog, but we've got the pattern on our website. It's a free downloadable pattern. Pam made hers in 24 minutes.
24 minutes.
24
It took me
minutes.
longer to find the fabric than it did to cut and
then
sew the
cut
thing
and
together.
sew it.
Well, I wanted to do it kind of in
And
holiday
I love
theme.
that you used ribbons for the ties. That's even
Yes.
easier. I mean, you could
Right.
make bias strips, but why?
Oh, why would you do that? So I totally did ribbons, and Anita can tell you could just use solids
Yeah,
if you wanted to.
yeah.
But this is perfect for an 8x8 pan of brownies.
Yes.
Because it can just fit right in here, and then you can tuck.
And
just
that
like
is just take an 8x8, one of those disposable aluminum pans, fill it with Christmas cookies, fudge.
Fudge.
Fudge
Somebody
would be
make us fudge and
delightful.
send it
Somebody
here.
could bring it over to us in the studio.
But ribbon
right
was
now.
really the way to go with that.
Yeah.
But you could make it, for Hanukkah gifts. You
Oh,
could
yeah.
make it for the New Year's. I just think it's really fun. Football season is going
Yeah.
strong for football.
And have it to take with you. So if
Yes.
you're, taking a dish with you or something hot, you're pulling it fresh out of the oven.
There
That's
you
a
go.
Great thing. Now, we've had so many goodies already, but speaking of goodies, we have some goodies for our lucky registered viewers today. Our first goodie today is $100 in AccuQuilt reward points.
Just think of what you could buy on our
my
website for $100. All right, that's a great gift. The lucky registered winner of $100 in AccuQuilt reward points is, jingle bells please, Crystal Lynn of Wayne, West Virginia. Congratulations,
Crystal.
We're getting everybody into the holiday
We
spirit.
are. We are. We're gifting, we're talking goodies, we're talking projects.
Okay, now let's face it. There is nothing better than Go applique dies for
Right.
personalizing gifts any time of the year. But when it comes to the holidays, these dies really shine.
I agree with you. And there's really no limit to what you can create, whether it's with traditional fabric, applique, felt, wool, craft foam, cardstock. There are so many options. Now, not only that, they're a great way to get little ones involved with holiday projects. Using the dies is safe for their little hands, but they're going to get perfect results every time. I am not going to hand my he's 5 now.
Yeah.
5-year-old grandson, Christopher, scissors and think that he's going to cut a perfect gingerbread man.
Yeah. No,
Not gonna happen.
it's just perfect. Let them cut their own and
I'm not going to
and
hand him
create
scissors
theirs.
anyway.
Ever.
Ever.
Okay, so we've gathered up some of our favorites. So we're going to start with 2 of our favorites.
Yes.
This is the Go Gingerbread Cookie and the Go Cookie Decorations die.
So cute.
And they work together. They're super cute. I love the gingerbread cookie because
Oh, I do too.
so you could cut them out of paper and they could draw on them and color them themselves, or you
Paste them, make
all of the
cards,
things.
make gift tags.
But we have some really great projects that we've made with these 2 guys.
We do. So, hold on. Clear some room.
please.
We've got some really fun things. We're going to start off with some placemats. So these are the Go Gingerbread Friends placemats. These are by Amanda Harward of Larkspur Quilts with Moda Fabrics. Aren't these adorable?
Amanda did such a great job. So this is our Go Big Circle, and then our circles to look like cookies, right? A
Yes.
plate of cookies, and our gingerbread boy and gingerbread man. We're going to talk about embroidery here in a minute, but look what Amanda did. She just did ridge stitching around it.
Yeah.
And that works perfectly. And then this is from the 4-inch cube, these flying geese.
Yes.
Every cube has flying geese, shapes 4 and 5.
There you go.
So this was one version of them.
Now take a look here. Here's another version. This is our little boy and girl cookies. This time they're paired up with a Christmas tree from the
Go Holiday Medley.
Go Holiday Medley. And here, instead of stitching around the edge, although she did stitch her little dress,
Yeah.
she's just quilted over the top of everything.
Which I think is so perfect.
That
'Cause
is so
sometimes I think,
perfect.
oh, well, never mind. I can just do
Right.
that. But again, a really cute idea to just have them for the holiday season. You could use them in the wintertime. You could add
Oh, yeah.
snowflakes and those kind of things.
So cute. Placemats are great, and she put such cute fabric on the back
And
of it.
actually, I do need 4 for the holidays, and they
You're
won't
just
let me
gonna-
borrow these,
Oh,
but
oh.
we could hope.
Well, the next one is one of our favorites to play with.
Fun. This is called the Ginger Doll Table Runner by our good friend Kelly Marshall of Simply Macbeth Designs. Okay, now when this came to the studio, I didn't know anything about it, and Erica said, oh my gosh, look at this. So here's our
Look.
gingerbread, and then in the little pocket in the center are clothes and hearts and accessories. It's like building paper dolls.
And what Kelly did, which was so brilliant, is she used fusible, and she fused plain white flannel onto the back of the pieces to help them stick.
Well, so what a great fun project. You could make this project today.
Yeah. Oh,
And just,
yes.
you know, create the little envelope for it, because that's where all the pieces go. And I just think it's so cute, because then on, you know, maybe Christmas Day, or, you know, as you're waiting for the holidays,
Right.
you can have kids just making gingerbread people.
Our team has so much fun playing with this. I can't imagine how much fun kids are going to have.
I know.
Let's keep the screens turned off and give them something to keep their fingers
Yes.
busy, right?
Yes, right there. Okay, and then we have one more, and this one's super cute. I
Oh,
know we
we've
got to
got
get
2
all
more.
over. Oh, we have 2 more. Okay, here we go.
I got all kinds of things over here.
Erica has so many
So
cute things.
this one is the Go Dresden Cookie Table Topper. And isn't this cute?
This is darling.
This is so cute.
So,
So this is another Amanda Harward project, and she used Hoffman fabrics. And
so for the back, she used our Dresden plate. And then there's the circle for it.
right,
And then I love this hand stitching that Amanda did here,
fun.
so that you can just really see the gingerbread
And
cookies.
it looked like the little icing.
It does look like
decorated.
icing. And this
So
looks
cute.
like cinnamon sprinkled onto
Oh, well, yes, it does.
the. Love
Right.
it.
One more, because we got so many, it's hard to choose. This is the Baking Spirits Bright Table Runner. Isn't this
is so
cute?
cute.
So here's our cookies again. Now we've got a bow up here from the Go Ribbons die. And here is the applique version of the schoolhouse.
Right. We have a piece version, but this is the applique version. If you have the piece version at home, just make it,
Make the blocks.
make the block.
Yeah.
And then this is our 2-inch alphabet,
Yes.
which I think is super cute. And all of these come with free embroidery designs. Look how perfect those stitched out.
Yes.
But we have some for purchase ones as well.
We do. And then the quilting on this, I've got to say, is just precious. It's trees and snowflakes.
and snowflakes.
So cute.
Really cute.
All right, now all those cookie decoration shapes that we just saw happen to work really well with a couple of other dies, the Go Gnome and the Go Penguin. Let's look at those. Now the penguins recently joined the family. Here's our gnome body. We've got our little gnome beard. I would never get that cut out, right?
No.
The hat.
Right.
And you can put this hat on so many different
Oh my gosh.
shapes. And little nose and feet.
Yep. Make sure you cut 2 feet.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And we've got our penguin. So we've got our penguin body.
Yes.
We've got our little tuxedo front.
Yes.
We have our beak or our nose. Little tiny eyeball.
Tiny
you want
size.
2. Flipper flappers.
Right.
You'll want 2.
Right, and if you want them to go left and right, fan fold. If you want them to go the same way,
Right.
place your fabric
You
up.
can pose them. You can have them up. You can have them down. You can have them holding things. It's pretty cool. And then little feet, little flipper feet.
I love it. Make sure you cut 2. Okay, so those are the penguins and the gnomes because they're all interchangeable. They're all
Yes.
friends.
They're all friends. They all play well together.
But let's really go all in and add the Go Holiday Accessories die. And
yes.
I bet that's where that bow came from.
It could be, or it could be the Go bows.
From the bows. And the circles die because cutting circles by hand is silly.
Well, and it's hard.
Right. The circles are great for building picture-perfect snowmen.
And these dies, again, are perfect for projects with little ones, even very cynical teenagers, I think,
Yes.
are going to actually have a lot of fun with this.
Right.
So we want to cut some shapes out. We want to
my
have some
gosh, I
fun. We want to look at some of the ways that they go together. So we're going to cut some craft foam.
We are, and I have a whole stack of it,
Okay.
and I could hardly even stand it because I was so excited about it. So do you want to cut a penguin?
I'll cut a penguin.
Okay, here's penguins.
Okay.
Penguin stuff.
Well,
Okay,
that's
so this is just craft foam. We get it at the craft store.
Yeah.
Little Makers is a brand. Here, did I give you orange? I gave you
Yeah,
orange.
you gave me orange.
Do you need more black?
Yeah.
And the great thing about craft foam,
We can cut more than once, or I can get
Here.
some scissors. There we go.
the great thing about craft foam is that you don't have to worry about lengthwise grain or anything
Oh, heavens
like that.
no.
So we're just going to cut a couple of our little snowmen here. Okay. We have so much of this. And then we're going to cut some gingerbread cookies. Okay, so here's my snowman, and I need a big mat for that. But then I'm going to cut some gingerbread men. Little gingerbread cookies so we can decorate them.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Erica, I should have
That's
pre-cut
okay.
that for
That's
you
all
there.
right. We're
Okay.
having, it's holiday craft time, right?
Oh my gosh.
I had a picture last weekend. It looked like Santa's workshop exploded
There you
in my
go.
dining room.
There you go. Now I'm going to use our Go Big fabric cutter. All these dies will fit in all of your cutters, including that Go Me.
Yes.
So, but we're going to use the Go Big and look, we can cut 2 at one time.
That's fantastic.
That's the only way to go.
Here, I'm going to just do one layer of craft foam at a
Yes.
time. So
Yes.
I'm going to give you that
Okay.
to cut.
There you go. And
I want
then,
to cut some things out for those snowmen.
okay, here's the little snowman head.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Brock. He's taken our stuff so we can have them here.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
here we have a little snowman head.
Okay.
And then I love this sparkly stuff.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Right? And here's
That's
a
really
gingerbread.
fun.
Let's cut a little girl dress. Oh, here, let's cut
Here,
some
give me
gnome
your-
pieces. So we're going to cut some gnome pieces. Let's cut a hat.
See if this
And-
will fit.
Will that work? So think about this for your kids or your grandkids or whoever's coming over for Thanksgiving. I think this is a great Thanksgiving thing because then you can just,
Keep everybody busy.
everybody
keep
busy.
Everybody doing something.
yep.
We all want them to be doing something, right?
Okay, we're going to cut a couple more things and then we're going to show you how to build them,
Okay.
right?
I need a top hat.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
And we use craft foam all the time in our,
Here's some pieces.
okay, I will cut them.
Let's see.
We use them for bath toys.
What did I think? There was something else I wanted to cut out. Oh, well.
That's all right.
Oh, yes, I know what I wanted to do. Where's the gnome hat? The gnome die.
Right here.
Okay.
There you go. And we're going to cut a little dress and
Yeah.
then we'll put some together for you. So I use these in the tub because they just stick right onto the wall.
That is such a fun idea.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, just regular old white household glue will work really well with these.
I'm gonna just do
And
this.
then, let's see, you could just punch a hole in the top and make it into an ornament or a gift tag.
Mm-hmm.
You can write on them with a Sharpie.
Right,
Super
and
simple.
we're using craft foam, but you could totally use felt. You could just do whatever you would like. Look at us,
We're just cutting.
multitasking.
Yeah.
And the great thing is we would let our grandkids just use our little Go Me fabric cutter
Yes.
to cut these out.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I feel like we have so many things we
We
can
have
make
so many
some
things going on, so we
Okay.
should probably
Stuff. We should make some stuff.
make some stuff.
Okay. Oh, look. Okay, Erica's building penguins. Here's a gnome hat.
Whoop, whoop. We got a little static going on.
Here's a little girl.
gee.
Look, she looks like a ballerina.
Didn't see me lick my finger.
I did not see you lick your fingers
Gee.
to do that.
The static, look at that.
Oh, look at that here in the dream studio.
Move, move up.
Oh, am I cutting this? I can cut this.
Cut. Yes, cut that. There's an eyeball.
Okay. And
That's never gonna stick.
what I think is so fun is that is hilarious.
I'm having static issues.
So if you wanted to have them be permanent, then you could just have a little glue stick,
Yep.
and then you should make a snowman gnome. Were you thinking about that?
Well, I was. Now, do we have another circle?
I can cut you a circle. Yeah, here. I'll get him.
A bigger one so we
Yeah.
can build a snowman?
Yes, Elsa, we
But
can
I want to
build
build a snowman.
There we go. Okay.
You knew I was going to do that.
I
at
knew
some point.
exactly you were going to do that.
Now,
Okay.
here's a trick with that gnome hat.
Oh, yes. This is a great
super
trick.
fun. So if you want a brim for your gnome hat, maybe I'll get some long arms for Christmas.
I would like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna just cover the bottom part of the gnome hat with my craft foam.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna put a mat on it and hand it to Miss Pam.
Okay. So just the bottom part.
Just the bottom part, please.
Okay. Because it's only going to cut where there's fabric and a mat.
Right.
I keep breaking it. Okay. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay. Now I'm gonna take my scissors and just round off those corners a little bit.
Oh, look.
And where's that red?
He's right there.
Okay, so that's how you cut a perfect,
Oh, look at that.
Little
That's
white
not even-
rim.
He could be on our penguin.
and he could be on the penguin.
Can we do that?
I can't touch anything because my static is in bad shape.
Okay. All right.
Now you can also take these cute little circles and make them into ornaments. Look at that.
Look at that for your tree.
And then we had our gnome. We've just had so many pieces.
Yes.
She could
She
wear
could
a
wear the gnome hat. She could.
Anybody could wear the Santa hat.
Okay, but look at this. Okay, we'll do one last thing. Sorry, Joe. All right. Producer Joe is like, look, you could make a snowman gnome.
A snowman gnome. Here.
Does he have eyes? Oh, that's better. Oh, there, with the little nose.
Okay.
For the win.
For the win. There we go.
Okay.
It takes
Saw
two of us.
You saw it here first. All right, we're going to get our
Okay.
pieces and talk about some other
That's
stuff.
right, because we have even more. So we have got fantastic downloadable embroidery.
Oh, we do. All right, here, let me get this off our set
So,
so we're not tempted to just cut more things.
all right.
Here we go. Whoa.
We've shown the ornament, we've shown the gingerbread cookie, we've shown a Santa gnome with the Santa hat. And you can do it with penguins. You can even put that Santa hat on a flamingo.
You can.
So at the core, they're what?
These are applique dies.
Right.
And we have some really adorable downloadable embroidery files that are for purchase with these dies. So let's start with one of our newest favorites. This is the code Gingerbread Gnome embroidery. Look, he's holding a gingerbread cookie.
Isn't this the cutest ever?
So cute.
So cute.
And the little piping for the icing.
I love everything
These are
about
from
it.
our good friends at V-Stitch who have really knocked it out of the park here with our embroideries.
That's right. That's right.
'Kay.
Now, here's somebody who knows she's the queen of Christmas.
Yes.
It's Mrs. Claus.
Yes. Look at that. And she has spectacles
And she's made with the gnome also.
and a muff.
A muff. This is all just embroidered. I love the spectacles and
Yeah.
little snowflakes. Now, next up, we talked about our penguin. Here's our Let's Skate penguin.
I think he's so
Isn't he
cute.
cute?
I love the skates.
She, he, she.
Yes, and the jingle bell.
Yes. Little scarf, the little heart. I mean, these tiny snowflakes, the detail is amazing.
Yeah.
Now our own team got a little creative and came up with our Go Christmas penguin. And here our Crow Christmas penguin is all cuddled up with a mug of hot cocoa.
Isn't that so
It's
cute?
so sweet. So sweet.
I love it. And these are all available on our website.
That's right. And here's another one. Okay, this may be our favorite
I think it
penguin
probably
pattern.
is.
Here is the Go Baker penguin.
Look at that baker.
So the dress from the cookie decorations
Right.
and the heart.
And the bow.
And the bow. The stitching does the apron strings and even a little cookie.
And a chef hat.
A chef hat.
Good job, V-Stitch. I love them.
And then there's a whole set called Well Dressed Cookies, and these are just so fun.
Look at
this
these.
one. Okay, I don't even know if you can see, but those are tiny Christmas trees that are stitched on the bottom of her skirt. The heart.
And look for spring,
You can do them for any time.
Valentine's Day. I like this one.
I do too.
This one looks like from a gingerbread house.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
That
look for
little
Valentine's Day or for New Year's.
And the tiny little piping on there. So fun. All right, I'll give you those.
Okay.
There are so many fabulous applique dies and embroidery designs that we cannot fit them all in the show today.
No.
So here are a few more with dies that we haven't even talked about yet, but they were just too cute not to include them. And this is another one of my new favorites.
It really is. It's called the Ghost Snowman Cupcake Embroidery. So you're going to use the cupcake die. But Erica, they cut this out of vinyl.
This is a
So it gets that
sparkly
shiny.
white vinyl. I absolutely love it. Wouldn't this be so cute on like a red apron for
Yes,
Christmas?
very much so.
There's also a Santa version and a reindeer
Yes.
version of cupcake Christmas.
They had
embroidery.
witchy versions
Yes.
for Halloween.
Yes. Next up, we've got the Go Jingle Bell Deer Head. And I have to tell you, I'm loving this one. Now, I did some testing on it. The detail on this is amazing. So it's going to stitch out your scarf, the tiny little stripes on
I
it.
just think it's fabulous.
Then you'll get a placement stitch for the whole die. And then you'll go ahead, you'll place your pieces on, it'll tack it down and give you the decorative stitches and add the jingle bells. It's so cute.
You could change out the thread if you wanted a
Oh, you
red
d-
nose.
You could.
Yeah.
Rudolph with your nose so bright.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Gingerbread birdhouse. Okay, isn't this just the cutest?
When we released the birdhouse die this past year, I was so excited because V-Stitch did some beautiful, beautiful
Yes.
embroidery files for this. But this is the winner because look at his little kisses
Little
and
kisses,
snowflakes.
and even like the little paper curly Q on the
Yep.
top.
Yep. And candy canes for days.
Everything.
Thanks to our team and to V-Stitch. And be sure and check out our website right now to
Because
see
there's
even
even
more.
more.
Even more.
Now, speaking of which, what do you say we give away another $100 in AccuQuilt reward points so another registered viewer can get something special?
I think that's a great wish. All right, today's lucky winner of $100 in AccuQuilt reward points is, jingle bell please, Elaine Y. of Nebo, North Carolina. Congratulations.
Elaine.
Oh, Elaine, you're gonna love this.
That's right.
What a great gift.
Oh, yes.
All right, so now we've been talking about giving to others,
Right.
but what about giving to yourself? So the question we want to know, quilters, is which of our current Go dies is on your wish list?
So let us know in the comments wherever you stream our show.
That's right. So from the website, if you're looking at the website, what is
Right.
what's the die on your wish list?
The one you keep going back to and looking at and going,
Yes.
oh, I really want that one.
Yeah.
We want to know which it is. Now, speaking of wish lists, did you know we have a wish list on AccuQuilt.com that you can fill out and share it with your loved ones? It's a very subtle way of telling them what
Yes,
you
you can, because do you not get that question, what would you like for
want. What do you
Christmas?
want for Christmas,
What do you want
Mom?
for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas?
All right, so it's super simple to use and to help you get the dies and products that your heart desires. Let's take a look. All right, quilters, to add to your wish list, open up AccuQuilt.com and go to your account. Then where it says, what can we help you find, type in the name of the die or product that you want to add to your wish list. So let's add the Washington's puzzle. Scroll down just a little bit, and right here is the heart icon that says wish list. You're just going to click on it, and ta-da, it has been added to your wish list. So you have a couple of items that you can choose from here. You can share your wish list with someone else. All you need is their email address. You can add the items to your cart. You can add it to your bag. Now, to see how to find items in your wish list to make sure that they're there, super easy. Come right here to the top to AQ Circle account, click on it, come down, and you can see right here where it says wish list. And that will show you all the items on your wish list. Super easy. Okay, so on our wish list, you can list dies individually, or you could look for cubes, you can look for mats, you can look for our rolling totes. Bundles, those are all available.
Bundles.
Right. So if it's on our website, you can add it to your wish list.
That's right. That's right. Now that we've seen, and it's so easy. Thank you for showing us how easy it was. So we've seen how easy it is. I want to know, what are you putting on yours?
Oh, strip dies, hands down.
Yeah.
You know, we have 18 different sizes to choose from. And just when I think I have all the sizes I need, I go to find one like the 5-inch strip die, which finishes 4.5 for a project, and I don't have it. And I'm like, oh. So I'd like to fill out my collection of strip dies. What about you?
Well, I could use some strip dies too, but I really want to kind of round out my collection of block on board dies.
Oh, we have over 50, you know.
Right, and I love the Glorified 9-patch and Hattie's Choice, but I'm missing some really good ones.
Right.
I'm missing the Arkansas Traveler.
Oh,
can you
yes.
believe it? And I'm missing Rob Peter to Pay Paul. That's one, I've had a quilt in my head with that one for years now.
Yes.
So, oh, and I need new mats.
Oh, yeah, make sure.
Don't forget to put mats on
great
your
reminder
list.
to get cutting mats if you need them. I just did, for the first time, a quilt using Winding Ways.
Yeah.
Which is a classic and a bob on our website.
That's one of the first dies I tried out.
Oh, there you go.
What was I
okay,
thinking?
listen, this is
It was
so
so
great.
simple. It was so simple. It was a curve, and it was so simple. I got hooked right away. Now, quilters, our good friends at Free Spirit Fabrics have gone over and above with their gift for you for this festive season to make whatever your heart desires. It is flannel.
It is flannel, and they are half-yard cuts.
And
when
it
I
is
walked
yummy.
into the studio this morning, see, they don't let me look at the fabric before the show because then I think, oh.
They hide it from us,
They do.
basically,
But
just
this
so
is
you
not
know.
Christmas fabric from Free Spirits.
No, this is like
just
winter.
So it has snowflakes and birds and cardinals and trees.
Look at those yummy colors.
It's so pretty. And they say we have to give it away, Erica.
Yes, they do. So the first winner of a Free Spirit Fabric selection of flannels is Jingle Bells, please. Veronica B. from San Bernardino, California. Congratulations.
And the second winner of a selection of fabric from our good friends at Free Spirit is Jingle Bells, please. Eunice T. of Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I think there is
Congratulations.
snow.
Oh, well then you need flannel.
Yes. Okay, a huge shout out to our good friends at Free Spirit for sponsoring today's show. I know our quilters are going to love making quilts with this fabric. Be sure and share it with us on our social media platforms.
That's right. All right, now quilters, we ask which current AccuQuilt die is on your wish list. So let us hear your responses.
Now, before we hear from you, our viewers, let's take a look at what some of the AccuQuilters at the Houston Quilt Festival had to say about which go die from our website was on their wish list. Tell us on our website, here's the question of the day, what is on your wish list for dies? Which one do you wish you had?
Which one do I wish I had? I don't know because I have so many already. I pretty much get one like every month. So
That you love?
yeah.
Okay.
The 2.5-inch strip cutter.
Yeah.
It's my absolute favorite. I use it multiple times, usually with any quilt.
Right.
I can cut my binding in like 2 minutes.
Yes.
and I just have to make sure that it's nice and smooth,
Right.
parallel with the lines, and it comes out absolutely perfect every single time.
Every time.
Oh, the spool.
Oh, yes, that was really fun.
That's the one I want to get.
Okay. Okay. I love that die. All those geometric shapes.
I think it's the bear paw. I don't have that
I
one.
love Bear's Paw. She has that. You should get together. They work next door to each other. What about you?
It'd either be the double wedding ring
Yes.
or like the Prairie Star, one of those really intricate star ones with lots of little bitty pieces. I have
Prairie Star.
Yeah, I have the pickle dish right now, but I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, open that bad boy up. It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's awesome.
The new one.
The new one, the North Carolina Star, they have it here at the Be So In booth. You could leave with one today.
Ooh, I would have to get one of the big, the mix and match 10
Oh,
inch
bit-
block.
10-inch
one of the
cube?
one of the mix and match.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the 10 or the 12. They're 12 inch.
Yeah, there's the 12 inch, yeah.
That would
Because
be.
then you can make blocks really fast.
Right, right. Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah. Now, but you're a big fan of the strip dies, yes?
Yes.
Do you have
I
a
have-
favorite size?
I have all sizes, pretty much.
Yes, good girl, good girl.
Probably the two. Is it the 2.5 inch?
Yeah, 2.5.
That has like 4 of them on
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
The square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So much easier to cut squares because they're wonky otherwise.
Yes, and
Right.
I was going to put them on point, and I just
Oh.
wanted them to be as accurate as possible before I added the side triangles.
There you go. Okay, they had such great strip dies,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, now some of our viewers, a whole bunch of them wanted Hunter Star.
Lots of them. And that's a great choice. That is a great choice.
Yeah, if you're looking for a block and board that's going to come together perfectly, Hunter's Star.
Yes.
Okay, so Deborah and Rochelle said they want the bowl cozy dies.
Oh, excellent choice. You're going to
Yes.
get so much use out of it.
And then Sharon and Tori and Janelle and so many others want.
The North Carolina Star. Now, that's our die to try for this month. And we've got to tell you, the last time either one of us checked inventory, we were almost out. So you want to jump on that today if you want to get one of those North Carolina Stars. They are fabulous. And there is so much you can do with that die.
So many great things to make with that die. And it goes away at the end of November,
Right.
which is like in a hot minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Kathy and Linda, alphabet dies. Fabulous choice.
Yes.
You know, you saw how cute it was just adding the words, the baking spirit sprite.
Yeah.
Just made that table runner.
Right, and I love like the one with the dolls that you could build because you could
Yes.
put like the Heller family or something.
Oh,
you
that
know,
would
you
be
could
really
totally-
good. You could have one for everybody in the family.
Yeah.
Now, this one's sneaky.
Steve.
Steve, you thought we were going to spill the beans, huh?
He did. He wants the December die to try. I'm sorry, Steve. You still have to wait 12 days.
That's right. We're not going to spill the beans.
Yeah. Is it 12 days? Yeah, I think
it
so.
that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, however many it is, we're not telling you till the first Tuesday in December. But we can tell you this, you're right, you're going to want it.
Yeah, you are.
All right, now, Quilters, we've got tons of special offers available for you on our website.
That's right. To get your order in, open a new tab in your browser, type in AccuQuilt.com/party. It'll take you directly to the site. You can see the deals and place your order.
All right, now it is time for us to go get ready for our next show. We hope that we gave you plenty of inspiration for holiday projects that you can make with your whole family.
And we hope that you get everything you want off your wish list this year.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching our show. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and look for live events every Tuesday and Wednesday.
You can visit the events page on AccuQuilt's website for more details on upcoming shows. And while you're there, check out the blog for tips, tricks, tutorials, and inspiration galore,
And remember, at AccuQuilt, we help you cut time.
so you can quilt more. Join us every Tuesday at 12 noon Central Time for more launch parties and trunk shows. Our events are filled with tips, tricks, and exciting project ideas. Next time, we'll be joined by some of our go-getters to share even more holiday project inspiration.
And be sure to join me every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Time for AccuQuilt Live. We have tons of fun. Next time, we'll be making one of the patterns using the new Go Washington's Puzzle 4-inch die. Hope to see you there.
Much like today, we've got some special events upcoming because we are so excited to share even more with you all. Be sure to tune in to the Black Friday sale and the Cyber Monday sale.
Registering for each event means that you're going to be entered to win door prizes that we'll give away during the show, so don't forget to register.